Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends. They hope to teach a lesson in this one. And the Rebels will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cavaliers offense will get the first swing of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a way.
Get some work done there. Pick up.
He's tackled
22.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. It's complete to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can. And the quarterback is snowed under.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So UNLV's offense will take the field for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The Rebels get enough for the first down.
In an offense, if you're going to be successful running the ball, and I don't care who it is carrying it, you got to have receivers that are willing to block. You got to have guys that are willing to get involved. How about the receiver here on the stock block going and picking off that safety?
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Firing to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
UNLV 7, Virginia.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Morris. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, the Running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another. Top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah,
Makes the catch at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes his connection. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the 1st down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
you got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UNLV 14, Virginia 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job.
He wants to take the top off. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They'll leave it with him, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Morris. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm, maybe before you...
And the ball's on the ground! And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Finds a man on the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with first. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Morris. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he's got it inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UNLV.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. But a little time, lets it go. He finds his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pocket starts to collapse. And his throw is incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The sure hands, it's McDaniel. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity. A great... Get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
So the Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his man down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the 1st down with your feet can be. And the Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Virginia!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half, we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Virginia, 14.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that...
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible... loss. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
On target to the left. Got room at the 35. Afterburners coming. The 20. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Defense.
So a little too much contact. decline. That one and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They top things off by getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The quarterback takes a knee. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. On the option. Now the toss. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to ride this running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver shows motion. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to add another. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Maybe some nerves on that. To bounce, and they'll retain possession. Virginia sending its offense back. The run from the shotgun. On the move at the 30. Can anyone catch him?
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They go to the ground. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, UNLV. And it's coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
Virginia, 14.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And he'll be brought down after a solid. return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Finally pulled down, but not before. For a first down.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
UNLV 56, Virginia.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
56, Virginia 21.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the single back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been. will take the penalty. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A first down for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you done.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
He's got him, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Cavaliers are flying down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Quarterback extends the play. Stumbled to the ground.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the fourth and goal.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll try to run for it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Lee. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. He's loose. Touchdown, UNLV. And the pummeling has started. That one put smell 8 straight wins.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They're bringing heat. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Running back searching for a hole. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking for space. It's Lee. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give to the tailback. Fakes his man out. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.